Hey, it's Bowser here. In this video I've got a mailbox opening of about 3 million gold, so let's get into it. Let's start with checking how much gold I currently have. So I started out last week with 8.9. I bought like 5 tokens for game time and Hearthstone cards. That will be 8 million gold. There's 4 million on my auction house account. On my black market auction house account there's 700, and on my crafting account there's 900. So I currently have 5.4 million. That means 2.6 million invested. Let's see how it turns out back in my email box. So starting off with the latest transfer dude. Oh, he's got some stuff in his mail. Let's see how this guy did actually. So another 730k, I think that's pretty good. So let's see. A jeweled panther, more mounts, right? Always happy with the mount sales. A little pet. There's more pets in this email box, so I'm pretty happy with pet sales. Here we go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more pets, so that's really nice. These are all cheap pets, so you can mostly buy them for under a K and flip them up to about 4, so it's really easy gold. A whole bunch of smaller stuff, glyphs with pretty good prices, some war scrolls. I obviously need to craft some more. And more gallewigs, ATVs with about 10k profit each, so it's pretty good. Ghostly Whelpling, you mostly buy them for under 5k, so easy gold profit on that one. A wool spinner with about 15k profit, so it's pretty good. And these trinkets, right? These trinkets go for ridiculous prices, guys. You have to craft these trinkets if you haven't already. Lower pop servers, absolutely, these prices are going crazy. So this is a pretty good first mailbox, 700k, and let's move on to the next. And over on Kazakh, let's see what this guy has. Some pretty nice numbers, 150k, which is probably about 80k, but 80k in pure profit, but yeah. So got a few nice Panther sales, Swap Blaster, some remnants of the Panther sales. They make pretty nice profit, about the same as a Panther sale, so it's pretty good. Some Savage Snowball with a rock in it, and more engineering stuff, right? So this World Shrinker you can also craft from the Draenor garrison. Scope of Doom, they drop in price majorly. 2 even, so pretty happy. 150k on Kazakh. Over on Thunderhorn I've got 450k. It's better than other weeks. Last week I did 700, but that was because of one major sale. But overall this is pretty good for Thunderhorn. So I've got a couple of pets and a Panther sale. The Sea Fury you can mostly buy for 10k. Droplet of Isargi, if you look good, they also are under 10k. And some Living Steel, kinda cheap, about 600 gold each bar. But I craft them for under 200 gold each bar, so crazy profits on the Living Steel. Clockwork Gnome I mostly buy for under 10k, so it's pretty good. The trinkets on this server are absolutely tanking in price, so it's a bit sad to see, but yeah. You can see here how many glyphs actually sell each week. I've got a Moon, that's a Dark Moon fair pet. You can mostly buy it for under 15k. Bilefang Skitter, I actually don't really remember. Some Trillium Bar, always craft these, keep them on the auction house, nice profits in it. And a Trinket, Jeweled Onyx Panther is really cheap for this server. So kind of sad about that, but still about 5k profit, so it's pretty good. So 450k. Over on Defiance Brotherhood, I actually did not do so well this week. I did not do 2 scans a day. I did 1 scans a day to post the items, and obviously you can see that back in the total numbers. So there's a whole bunch of small stuff, some maroon ink, there's a little profit on it, like 20 gold each. Some ghost iron bar with about 10 gold profit each. Some nice amounts, of course. The mechanical hog I craft for 17k, so there's some nice profits on that. Sunstone Panther I craft for 21k, so there's really good profits on Panthers over here. Some Medallion of the Legion, I got them myself, or I bought them for about 2 to 3k and I flip them. There's a nice steel-bound harness, where is it? I just saw it, right there, with about 20k profit, so I'm pretty happy with that one. File of the Sands with 20k profit, and some other smaller sales. Pretty good mailbox with good profits, but not too much. I do have enough gold to get the server transfers going at the moment, so I will look into that this week. And on Draenor we did pretty well, about 700k, about 600k, so it's pretty nice. I did spend about 600k on battle pets this week to fill up my battle pet auction houses a little bit, but we'll see that when I open those mailboxes, if that had any effect. So there's a couple of jeweled Onyx Panthers. They look really big, but aren't really. It's about 10k profit each. A whole bunch of smaller stuff. Crafting all these smaller items just add up so much, and eventually if you have one sale like the Jeweled Onyx Panther, if you have a couple of glyph sales and a flip like the fuzzy green lounge cushion, I bought it for 2k, so there's 4k profit in it. If you add all these little profits together, it adds up way better than the big mount sales. So it's actually better just to craft a whole bunch of small stuff than the big stuff, because the investment for the big stuff is just ridiculous. But I got a nice Sky Golem with 30k profit, some nice smaller stuff like Hearth Seeker Scope. You craft it for about 100 gold, so there's just really nice profits in there. Some nice contracts of the Unshackled, 1k each, so there's 400 gold profit in it each. Pretty good. Some remnants of Panther crafting, Trillium bars. These Trillium bars have about 40 gold profit each on them for me, so I'm hoping actually you're doing as good as mine on the profits, because it's just so easy. So 625k looks the end of my crafting auction houses. I ended up with 2.2 million of revenue on my crafting auction houses. So let's move on to my battle pets. And the first one has sold a little pen fun. It's about 8k investment, so there's 5k profit on it. Pretty happy with that. Just that sale this week though, it's a bit disappointing, but on to the next. And this guy has a Crimson Whelpling. It's probably a level 25 one. So I buy them for about 5k, slap a token on it, and it goes for 30. It's pretty good. Corrupted Tentacle, I have bought it for... I probably have bought it for about 20k, 15 to 20k. So I think it's a bit of a loss right there. But still 55k. Then we got Mr. Alliance. What does he have? Adventures Hopling, I mostly buy for 3k. And a Great Wing Macaw, you can buy on the black market auction house for under for about a k, so it's pretty good. And this guy has an Emerald Whelpling. This one is definitely a level 25 one. So how I get this is I buy this from a high populated server for about 7k and slap a token on it and resell it for 1000% of the value I bought it for. So it's pretty crazy, this sale right here. It's becoming increasingly difficult to find these green whelplings for a cheap price. I have some ideas in mind to get cheap pets, and if it works I will explain it to you in my next mailbox opening, so be sure to watch it, right? So there's a Frostwolf pup with about 6.5k profit, a Murgle with 6k profit, this one with a 5k profit, and a Coral Lasher is a really cheap pet. You can mostly buy for under 100 gold. So this mailbox is really nice. This guy has a Crusher, you can buy it for 1k in your garrison. A Crimson Skipper, you can buy for under 500 gold. Skittering Eel you can mostly buy for 8k-ish, so it's pretty good. Slimy Pets I only buy for 2k. And Nightmare Whelpling I mostly buy for 4k. So there's really nice profits here. And this guy has a lot of low sales, still good, because there's nice profits on it. Gloop I mostly buy for under a k. Mr. Wiggles the same thing. Discarded Experiment you can mostly buy for 500 gold. And there might be a little bit of a loss right there, but the other ones just knock it out of the park easily. So another 20k. And let's see what this Chica has. It's a Bronze Whelpling. I mostly buy for under 7k. Another Bronze Whelpling. I hope this wasn't the 25 one, because that's a bit sad. Still profit, but yeah. Golden Snorf I buy for under 8k. Dark Moon Pets I buy for under always under 5k, rather on the 3k side, so you always make profit on it. Noble Garden Bunny I buy for mostly 1k, so there's nice profits in this mailbox for 50k. And let's look at Argent Dawn. Always trouble with making gold here. Oh, that's looking pretty good. A Black Tabby Cat I mostly buy for under 15k, mostly for 10k on the black market auction house. Widget the Departed I mostly buy for 20k, so there might be a little bit of a loss there. 1k from a vendor is the Frostwolf pup, and the Kilari Hatchling is from Meat to Pet. So still pretty good profits on there. And this is one of the auction houses I mostly bought my whelplings, but yeah, I think the competition has caught up on me. Mostly the whelplings are not that cheap anymore over here, so it's a bit sad. Like 16k, they used to be 7k like always over here. A nightmare whelpling should be 5k over here. So the only thing you can really buy here is dark whelplings, but yeah. Maybe I can take a couple of Azure whelpling. Oh, there it went. Just one then, okay. On to the next one. This guy has only 20k. And let's see how much profit it has. Like 1k over here. A whole bunch of small stuff. Yeah. Murgle with 4k. Child of Paku I mostly buy for 4k. So there's some nice profits in this mailbox. Another 20. It's not going that fast. Let's hope to get the 1 million mark, right? And this guy has a Dark Moon Tonk with about 2k profit. Giant Sewer Rat I mostly buy for 5k on the black market auction house. So there's some good profits in there. And a Nightmare Whelpling I mostly buy for 4k. So there's some nice profits in this one. Another 30. This guy is about the halfway mark for my battle pet auction houses. And 13k only, that's not so much. The bronze proto whelp you can mostly buy for 1k on the black market auction house, and the slimy pets you know. So another 13k. And that makes us go to 343k at the moment on the halfway mark. So it's not looking that great. But we still have the best mailboxes of the battle pets to go, and I'll tell you what server that is at the end of the video. So I got an Ore Eater, I mostly buy for 2k, that's a 500 gold vendor pet. A Dark Whelpling, you just saw on Argent Dawn how much they are, about 1.5k. Sunborn Valkyr is a vendor pet for 500 gold, and a Jade Owl you can craft with jewel crafting for 500 gold. So pretty good profits, but not too much. And this guy has 50k, so that's a bit better. A nice Nightmare Whelpling for 16k profit, so it's pretty good. Necrofin Tadpole I have bought a whole bunch for 2k, so there's good profits in it. Ore Eater also 2k. Enchanted Pen I have bought a whole bunch for 2.5k because they're about 3k for me to craft, so it's pretty good. And a Crimson Whelpling with about 3k profit on it, so it's pretty good. This mailbox I like. This guy has almost 40k, so it's looking pretty good. Duotar Scorpion you can mostly buy from the black market auction house under 5k. Crimson Skipper is a 1k pet, it's really cheap, and some servers just expensive. Looks like a water walker. Pygmy Camel I have bought for about 2k. And Darkmoon Toinks. Darkmoon stuff I mostly buy for under 5k, so from 3 to 5k, so it's pretty good. Wow, this one has very few sales, but really good ones. So the Clockwork Gnome I mostly buy for under 10k. Slap a token on it, and this server will sell it for 40. Scalebrode Hydra I mostly buy for under 15k at the moment, so that's an easy double up in gold right there. Really like it. And let's look at this guy. 20k, not too much, but really good profits. Probably level 25 Pandaren Dragonling. Magic Lamp you can mostly buy for 500 gold or less. Drowned Hatchling you can mostly find for 3k or less. So let's add the 20. And wow, this guy has 100k. Little Banfon I mostly buy for 15k or less. Budding Elgon I had a really good deal for 8k each, and I had like 5 or 6 of them, so it's pretty good. Nightmare Whelpling, you know that one, about 5k each. Bone Wasp and Frost Wolf Pup is a 1k vendor pet. Brinestone Elgon you can mostly buy for 5k or less. So 100k, really like this mailbox. And let's look at this guy. He's got 26k and as the look of it, pretty nice profits. Golden Snorf you can mostly buy for 8k. And the Nightmare Whelpling for 4k or less. And the other pets are just so cheap on higher pop servers. They almost always make gold, because you can probably buy them for 5 gold or something. So 26k. And the final two, I've got a really nice feline familiar sale. This guy I bought for about 15k, so there's really nice profits. A Clockwork Gnome with a little bit of a loss. I mostly buy them for 10k. And a Barnaby with about 4k profit, because they're really cheap. It's an island expedition pet, so another 55k. And the last guy is on Turaleon. It's a new player server, and I always have I can't put enough pets on this guy because they always go so fast. The auction house value of this guy I mostly put on 2.5 million, but actually it goes so fast. Almost every week I need to put this guy full again. As you see here, it dropped down in price again. So let's see what this guy has. Another 100k. So I always end up with really good numbers on my mailbox openings of the battle pets. It's because of this guy on Turaleon. You can't put enough expensive pets on this server. So if you haven't tried the battle pets, Turaleon is one of the best servers to try it out, especially with the middle class expensive pets like the Whelplings and the Microbot. So the Microbot, I had a really good deal of a whole bunch for 8k. A Nightmare Whelpling, you know, Ghostly Whelpling, you know, and the Noble Garter Bunny under a k. It's pretty easy gold as well. So ending up with about 100k brings our total to 730k of battle pets only. So again, it's about the same as last week, but let's check out our summary. What do we have right now? So I got 6.6 million on my auction house account. On the black market auction house account there was 700k. This didn't change. And on my crafting account there's 1 million. So I'm ending up with 8.3 million gold. So that's about 300k of pure profits. It's not so much, but I'm preparing my transfers, and I did put in a whole bunch of gold into the battle pet auction houses. So it doesn't look like I make much profit, but there's a whole bunch of items ready to sell. So I'm hoping that will show in the numbers of next week. I'm hoping to hit gold cap next week because I don't have much expenses in the upcoming week. So let's hope for gold cap. It's the first time I will hit gold cap. So let's hope it will get there. If you like this video, share it, like it, comment on it, and I will see you in the next one.